purity and innocence. At the core of your being is the clear, pure light that is existence. These concepts that come through words imagine that these words are the vibration of God across the entire universe. It comes through these words so that you will accept and embrace the words of love that only have the purpose of your transformation. The love that is the universe, everything that is pure and holy and one. The only purpose of the words is to receive the transmission that carries the words. It is God speaking. It is love speaking. Every sacred teaching, in whatever form that it appears, is love. To accept the absence of good and bad is to realize that the happening is not where the learning is. The learning is within you. If your house burns down, in truth, there is only a learning of some essence that you're ready for. If the idea of the good and the bad takes hold, then that moment of learning doesn't manifest, because another direction has been accepted. The direction of you deciding what is good and what is bad, and you deciding what is the punishment, what is the way to get out of it, what is the battle. But accepting that every moment love is bringing a divine teaching, and the form itself is just the carrier, but the divine teaching of love is in everything, in every moment, whispering, singing, available. the wholeness of your being, the perfection of your innocence cannot be anything else. The idea that something is missing, the idea that something is separate, let the divine unravel it all. It truly is in the not knowing, the willingness from within to let drop away what you thought you knew about good and bad, right and wrong, more and less, winning and losing, all of it. Allow the perfection to come into your awareness, and all the fear will fall away because there's nothing to be afraid of. The will of God is truly for your peace to come home to your reality, your beauty, your perfection. And it cannot be that there is still something to get and be perfect. Perfection is perfection. Truth is true. Nothing is missing. Allow your heart and your mind to sink in and accept nothing is missing. And all the perceptions of battle or winning, getting, it all disappears. The games of the belief in scarcity end as you take your allegiance away and accept the totality of love. Your acceptance is so powerful. When you accept something as true for you, it manifests into an outside appearance. But that same power can manifest the power of love, the truth of peace, the brilliance of humility. You are everything that love is. I'm going to read this hymn. I called my master. I called my master in the name of truth, the truth that is God and love, the truth of charity. I ask my master with all my heart that my master help and open my heart to truth. So it is happening. So let it remain like it is, so that they may see the truth and learn the truth. Now I ask that all those who do not yet believe in the power of love come home to the truth. All beloveds are praying, asking for help. which the Master will always answer when help is truly wanted. I am here because I am asked to be here. The truth of love is all that is. Hear me as I ask for help. Beloved divine light, I ask that you hear me. Help me to find the truth within everything. I ask not only for my heart, but for every beloved. Divine presence, show me the way. Show me as I do not know, and I ask to be taught the truth of forgiveness. The boat which sails on the sea also sails in my heart. I ask all divine beings to show me the way. Meu Pai, peço que vos me ouça, para eu pedir o perdão. Eu peço não só para mim, os meus irmãos. Meu Pai, quando for perdoar, perdoa como e convém. Eu peço que vos nos perdoe, como perdoou em Belém. A barca que quer ir no mar, corre no meu coração. Aquele que aqui batiza, batizou no Rio de Jordão. The simple words, I ask that you hear me. I ask that you hear me. It's asking to put your faith that as you ask for the teachings of love, that your request is heard. That when you want to see the truth will be shown to you. If you truly want the truth, I ask that you hear me. The asking itself has a power within it that accepts that you are heard and that it's what you truly want. Power of the universe is in direct communication with you at all times. The door is never closed. It only closes on the side of not interested, closes on the side of I know. Not as a punishment, but just because the I know is a door, is a block. And so love calls constantly to let go of knowing and come empty into the heart of God. In gratitude, and I find the moon is also busy doing the same. I bow to God in great happiness, and I learn from where the sons and the children and my heart all borrow their light. I bow to the friend in deep reverence and discover a marvelous secret carried in the air. This whole universe is just as blessed and divinely crazed as I, and just as lost in this wonderful holy dance. My love, after such a long, long journey, God has made another soul free. Now all the Master wants to do is open a beautiful tavern where this sacred wine of God's truth and love is forever and ever freely offered to you. Oh, bow to God in gratitude, and someday you will see how the moon is also busy doing the same. The moon is also busy doing the same. The universe bows constantly to the will of the Creator, because there truly is only one will, the will of love. It's only the illusion that you could make a world of separation, that we could have made a world of separation, is only in the mind. In truth, love cannot be changed or diminished in any way, or lessened, or minimized. It's not possible. But in the belief of separation, the mind makes an incredible story of concept of separation. But all the while, the vibration of love is pulsating completely through you, around you, with you, and it's just not recognized because there is a knowing. I bow to God in gratitude. I bow to God in great happiness. And I learn from where the sons, S-U-N-S, and the children and my heart all borrow their light. All light comes from the divine. When you are the receptacle of divine everything, what could you possibly be looking for? When the divine makes it known through whatever teachings are brought that you are missing nothing, you are complete, and your mind fell asleep and forgot and made another existence of birth and death, and age and time, but mostly death. And here is love calling to you. The gratitude comes from the acceptance that there is no death, there is no loss, there is no limitation, there is no scarcity. The willingness to accept the divine grace of love. I bow to the friend in deep reverence and discover a marvelous secret carried in the air. The whole universe is just as blessed as you are. One blessing, one divine light. Sometimes I used to give myself questions to see where I was. It became a beautiful practice of wanting the honesty of the moment. So I would ask questions. Whoever was near me in the moment, if I was walking down the street or if I was sitting in a room and someone came in, could I say in that moment to them, my heart is a raging volcano of love for you. And let your heart burst with a stranger. Let your heart burst that no one has anything in the way of that love. My heart is a raging volcano of love. It's painful when I'm not offering love. Imagine the pain of humanity, not allowing that volcano of love to flow. Be free. And that at that moment, whoever it is that you're called to speak to, that they are the Christ. They are the pure light as a reflection to yourself. Can you ask yourself, can I drop to my knees and kiss anyone's feet at any time because I can't hold back love? That every moment is a moment of offering love and realizing, accepting the core of your being, that there is absolutely nothing to get. It is not a reciprocity, except in its purest place, where the circle of love continues and flows and expands continuously. But there is nothing to get. You are satiated. There isn't a molecule in your entire being that has anything needed. Nothing. And in that wholeness, that satiated beingness, nothing can diminish it. Nothing can even distract you from that state of pure love, because before you were able to pour that love, you had to want to pour that love. You had to want to let your heart be the raging volcano of love that you cannot hold back. Want it. If you feel the hesitation of those words, of offering those words, maybe a shyness or a uncomfortableness or whatever it is, then take all of that hesitation and surrender it into truly wanting that volcano of love to pour, willingly pour, lovingly pour. But you can't stop it because it's so perfect. Want it. Not because you have to, not because it's an obligation, but because it touches your longing of peace. It touches your desire for truth. I bow in gratitude to God. I bow to God in great happiness. I bow to the friend in deep reverence. After such a long, long journey, God has made another soul free. As each beloved says, this is what I want. This is the only thing I want. Because it is the only thing that exists. It's finally saying goodbye, so long, farewell, to the illusions of separation. I'm coming home for good. My heart is a raging volcano of love for you. Thank God.